How to beat Knack. Tips from the game pros at the Backloggery. Knack, the latest creation from the mastermind behind Marble Madness, is here to introduce you to the PlayStation, Sony's exciting add-on for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Experience the limitless power of CD-ROMs with eye-popping graphics unlike anything you've seen before. Learn how to play the game in Level 1. Knack grows larger and gains more health as you collect relics. Break every yellow crystal that you find. These charge up Knack's magic powers, like Shove Wave and Whirlwind. Victor doubts that Knack has what it takes to go against the goblins. Take down his fighting robots to prove him wrong. Knack has a third magic power too. Energy arrows target multiple enemies in front of you. It's just what you need when your foes are just out of reach. Watch out for the club bot. See the R appear on the screen? This happens when enemies use ultra attacks. If you have the double joystick game controller, Knack can dodge. Move the right joystick in any direction to shift out of harm's way. Katrina sends larger robots after you with even more dangerous attacks. Fist bots jump back after a single punch, so they're tough to hit. Blaster bots fire green orbs before using a mega laser sweep. Looks like Knack has earned his place in the adventure into Goblin territory. Great job! Knack and Dr. Vargas explore the jungle in Level 2. When the driller beetles spin up, move out of their way. Even at Knack's smallest size, he can beat them with a single punch. Whoa! Start running away as soon as you see the red exploded beetles come out of the ground. Rabid robins blow a barrage of micro-tornadoes at you. You can't actually defeat them, but they will migrate after a single air roll attack. Look, there's a goblin. This is a blueblin. Notice how he swings his axe twice and is then vulnerable to an attack. Blueblins with bows are no different. Move in after dodging 2 arrows. Beware the shocker beetles as you enter the mines. They send a constant barrage of green bolts at you and defend themselves aggressively as you get close. Yeblins are trickier than blueblins. They'll swing 2 to 3 times and skillfully roll away. If you have crystal energy stored up, it would be a great idea to use magic if you encounter multiple large enemies. Many players don't know that once Knack becomes much larger, he can simply run over blueblins and other smaller enemies without even attacking. Watch your step. This stuff isn't ice, but pretending that it's ice will help you understand how it works. It's slippery, and dodging while on these shiny surfaces won't be easy. What? Victor robots are attacking you. This must be some kind of mistake. Watch here to see how you can dodge their attacks, and then move in to finish them off. Here's a clever strategy that our best game pros came up with. Let goblins and robots fight each other while you stand back. Then you can take down the weakened enemies who remain. Check this out. Knack can absorb icicles. What a cool power. In this level, Knack has an ice meter, and it's a whole new way to grow. Even greblins, which are larger than yeblins, are no match for abominable Knack. Greblins can use grenade bomb launchers, but they don't know how to shoot more than 3 of them at a time. Once you're outside, the sun will begin to reduce your ice meter to nothing. You better move fast, or else you'll have to face the mega blueblins as little Knack. Inside the fortress, Victor turns on you and orders his robots to attack. If the netbots catch you, tap the X button in rapid succession to escape. The imposing grabber bots rush in to capture you when their hands glow green. Chief Goblin doesn't seem like much just yet. He'll run away from you as you chase him through 3 mini-boss fights. After Chief Goblin is defeated for the 3rd time, Knack steals all the goblins' relics and becomes larger than ever before. Even the largest goblins are like insects to Knack now. Driller tanks are built to be like driller beetles. Shocker tanks are bigger and take more effort to destroy. Be ready to move when the cannons glow. Use yellow crystal magic power if needed. Chief Goblin is now riding in a giant robot that's even bigger than giant Knack. Avoid his special grenade bombs and move closer. When the sound clip "Dodge This" plays, get ready to dodge a straight shot at you.
Dodge this.
Be careful as you get right up next to him. He'll defend himself with a super punch. Chief Goblin moves to the other side. Watch for his triple missile waves as you move in for the second strike. In Phase 3, jump over the missiles and toss the rock candy bombs back at him before they explode. In the final phase, the flame spots don't leave much room for Giant Knack to maneuver. Move forward carefully and patiently, waiting for flames to disappear. Congratulations on completing the mission. But wait, Lucas is being kidnapped by Victor and his evil robots. Knack and Dr. Vargas chase after him to find out what he's up to. Escape from Victor's palace. You'll be fighting his robot and human armies. Vacuum cleaner motors use relics, so smash every one of these household appliances that you find. Watch for ultra attacks from Victor commandos and jump over rockets. You'll need to collect 20 crystals from search bots. They can't see in the dark, but they can be tough if they find you. With the power of the 20 crystals, Knack becomes Stealth Knack and can pass through lasers. But Stealth Knack has a very small life meter, so unless you want the toughest challenge, transform so that you can fight as regular Knack. Victor has lots of new robots for you to fight. Drill fist bots quickly dash at you, and then punch twice. Remember the regular fist bots? They're here too. And don't forget about the blaster bots. Had enough? Have a crystal charge. One shove wave gets the job done, even against robots this size. Katrina reveals her secret identity. She's actually a ninja. You'll learn how to defeat her later in the video.
Thank you, Katrina.
Don't step into the spitter spider's purple spit. It's a poisonous spider. Catty baddies act a lot like the rabid robins from before, but they aren't scared away so easily. Katrina has trained Victor's soldiers with a few techniques she learned from the goblins. Victor grunts toss grenade bombs, and Victor gunners have learned to shoot twice, then pause. Victor robo-riders can punch and fire missiles, but the best way to fight back is to move in fast and attack aggressively. Rockbots have the high ground. You can turn their advantage into your advantage by standing at the walls just below their feet and leaping up at them. Rollbots roll barrels of burning goo at you. Take care not to punch any extra barrels. Knack finds himself in the ancient underground city of the Guardians. Evil Eye is the ruler of this place, and he's hungry for you. Move quickly and avoid his gaze wherever possible before he eats all your relics and reduces you to nothing. Guardians surround themselves with bright glowing cards, throwing each one as an attack. As they lose cards, they become open to attack. They don't stand a chance against your hand. Snake angles are creatures made of relics, just like Knack. As you might guess, defeating them rewards you with extra relics and lots of points. Swordians have a barrier that protects them. Don't worry about this because it won't hurt you, but the aftershock is very dangerous. Dumper bots are tricky. It can be very difficult to tell when they're about to pause in their hug attack, or if they're going to use a scoop attack. If you hesitate, you'll lose your chance. Victor Knights are equipped with maces. Watch out, not only do they have a long range, but the area surrounding the impact is also unsafe. Knack discovers another special material he can absorb, wood. Now Knack can catch on fire. Don't worry, this is actually a good thing, because Knack needs to deliver fire to fuel engines in order to proceed. Fire only drains the wood meter, and you can refuel on logs at furnaces. Tar bots don't mean to be in the way, they're just fixing the roads, but be careful, because their tar can catch on fire. Stop the Goblin assault on Green Mountain. Beware, they have a new technique that allows them to fire guns 3 times in quick succession. Watch out for the gremlins with jelly dispensers. Remember, relics and jelly do not go together like peanut butter and jelly. Axe gremlins and mechagobs may look like the toughest enemies you've faced yet, but just wait, things get big in this level, and that includes Knack. Watch out for flames as Knack climbs buildings. Without the power of wood, his relics can't withstand fire like they could in level 6. Pick up cars or destroyed tanks and toss them at the shooter planes. If you run out of cars, you'll just have to run up to the shooter planes and swat them out of the sky. Gundahar's Mega Gobbot will make you feel pretty slow. It's tough to be quick enough to dodge its punches and still have time to counterattack before it dashes backward. Just keep trying. Be ready to avoid shots when it moves into a corner. When the Mega Gobbot's fists glow yellow, move just far enough away to avoid its Sonic Punch's super move. After that, you'll have your best opportunity of all to land a hit. Back to the wildlife of Goblin Country. Swooper beetles live up to their name, they aren't hard to dodge, and are defeated with a single air roll attack. Scorpies swing their tail as they move toward you or move up close and pinch at you. Their armor's a bit tougher than the beetles around here. You need to be more cautious with torture beetles, though. Their attack spins in all directions. Don't even touch the rubies that you'll find all over the ground, they'll explode. Spitter scorpies are relatives of the spitter spiders. They'll shoot the same poisonous spit, but in a different pattern. Goblin-controlled Dirtians are tough customers, but you can quickly erode them down to size by using the whirlwind attack. With this trick, you'll hardly have to do anything at all. Watch out! The Blueblins at the Goblin Factory don't have the same old tricks as the Blueblins from earlier in the game. They might swing only once, or up to 3 times. Be ready for some new strategies. When you leap into a pile of scrap, Knack turns into Heavy Metal Knack. But be careful, hanging magnets can shrink you back down to size. Also avoid floor magnets. Tapping the jump button will let Knack move through floor magnets more quickly. Blueblins are too small for grenade bombs, but with some micro bombs just their size, they can be quick and dangerous. You first saw Big Boomerang Yeblins in level 8. Don't underestimate just how far these weapons can fly. Careful now, the wind is very strong, and you'll have to make some dangerous, daring hops to cross this curvy bridge. Be aware of the Greblins on the other side. Whoa! That oversized scythe is quite the dangerous weapon. This is quite a gathering of enemies here. Wait! Too late. You might have wanted to save that magic attack. There are bigger and tougher enemies than the little goblins in this fight. Level 11 is filled with lava in a volcano. You won't find a lot of new enemies here, but you'll face opposition from Victor soldiers, Victor robots, guardians, and wild animals. You'll have to use everything you've learned up to this point to survive. Katrina now has a giant ninja robot of her own to pilot. She's not about to put up a fair fight, though. Knack is poisoned by her anti-relic box and begins shedding relics rapidly. You'll have to defeat her before you've melted away. Try dodging her third sword strike so that you're safe, but still near. That way, you can attack before she can evade. When you catch up with Katrina, she will sometimes fly up into the air and then leave shock dots on the ground. After she returns to the ground with a lunge attack, she'll be unable to move for a brief moment. Katrina will shoot at you on your way to the next phase, where she'll then do 2 lunges before pausing. On the way to the final phase, move into the open areas on the side to avoid the big shot straight down the middle. Here, she will lunge straight down for a devastating attack, but it also leaves her vulnerable to the final blow. On Victor's airship, Stealth Knack is back. Just like in level 11, you'll be fighting familiar enemy types, though they might have a few new tricks up their mechanical sleeves. Be careful, it's a long way down. After exiting the airship, one final level remains. It's an all-out war between Victor's troops and the Guardians. Knack can absorb giant relics and will quickly grow to larger sizes than ever before. Even the Swordians are already dwarfed by Knack's size. Now there are bigger threats. Gigantians can still dispose of Knack with ease. Here's a super trick. You should be absorbing lots of yellow crystal energy by this point. The whirlwind magic is incredibly effective against the Gigantians. Give it a whirl. Soon enough, even the Gigantians are like Blueblins next to Super Mega Knack. Evil Eye has absorbed Victor's soul and used it to create the last Guardian, Knack's ultimate opponent. When you get up close, punch the pixel barricade until it's destroyed, and the last Guardian will send Knack back to the other end. He'll then draw his sword. He fights a lot like Katrina Phase 1. Move up to Phase 2, where you're immediately forced back. Punch the pixels again, avoiding the flames and jelly bombs. If you're daring, you might even be able to get in a punch between his horizontal and vertical slices. Up at the final phase, Evil Eye merges with the last Guardian to become the Evil Guardian. Super Mega Knack will be cut down to just Super Knack. Move forward at an angle toward your pile of relics and wait to dodge the giant pixel shots at the last second. Once Knack returns to his Super Mega form, get ready for a tough fight. You'll stand a better chance if you can back the Evil Guardian up against the edge. With the pixel barricade up, there's nothing you can do except dodge all the attacks and wait for it to go away. You'll then be cut down to size one more time. This time, you'll have to deal with the Gigantians as well as the pixel shots. Try to get the Evil Guardian to defeat some of them for you. Once you're back to full size, use the same strategies as before to land the final blow. You can do it! Congratulations on thwarting Victor's ambitions and the dark schemes of Evil Eye. You can rest easy until Knack 2. Thank you for watching How to Beat Knack. Look for more How to Beat video cassette guides to have all the knowledge you'll need to win in tomorrow's most popular video games, just like the pros at the Backloggery.